Welcome to People. I'm Shirley Lin. Today, my guests are a happily married couple. Their name is Joshua许and Susan Huang. So, first of all, Joshua, he is now the CEO of Spinal Cord Injury Foundation. He formerly studied medicine at National Taiwan University, the prestigious university in Taiwan, and he's also practicing psychiatry right now. Well, Susan Huang, on the other hand, she studied her master's and bachelor's in social work, but at the Taipei, the National Taipei University, as well as the National Taiwan University. And now she's also working, she's actually the chief editor for the Taiwan International Church of Christ. Well, let's welcome both of them. Hi, Joshua and Susan.
Hi, Shirley.
All right, it's so great to have you guys here.
Yeah.
But first of all, they are a young married couple, as you can tell. They've got a lot of energy, a lot of spirit. They're very happily married. In fact, they met each other in the year 2000, and then they got married in the year 2002. And then after that, in 2008, was it, that you guys had a dream? Or no, yeah, it's 2008.
Yeah.
You guys had the dream of moving to Beijing, right? Hopefully to start a new life there, and also to find, new jobs, because you really like China and you thought of maybe starting a life there. But then something happened. But before we talk about that, let's talk about, what is it that Joshua you like about Susan? What is it you find that you're interested in about her, that you wanted her to become your life partner?
I think Susan, when we met each other, it's on my college. I think I was in sophomore.
In college,
or third year, and I found Susan. She was full of love.
Yeah.
She had compassionate heart.
Yeah.
Compassionate heart
For people?
For people, and
Which you don't have?
At that time.
At that time, I'm a medical student.
Yeah, you're too serious,
I'm
right?
too serious.
Too strict.
And very the schoolwork was very heavy.
Yeah.
And I had few deep friendship. And at that time, our interaction, relationship was cheerful to me.
Okay.
Sometimes she wrote a card.
Yeah.
Or prepared a special gift for me. And I will do the same. I did the same in response to her.
Because you learned from her
Yeah,
how
I
to
learned
do
from
that
her.
to her, right?
Yeah. At that time, we were both in Christian ministry.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of friends, and I think it's a good place for us to learn how to build a healthful relationship with each other.
All right. Yeah. Well, as we can tell, Susan is always smiling. She's just a sweet girl, She smiles a lot. She's definitely very warm and friendly to people. Well, what about you, Susan? What is it about Joshua that you like about him?
Actually, he was the one I dislike in the church before.
Yeah.
But when I know him more, I finally found that, wow, he has such good personality. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for example, he is a very disciplined person. Yeah, from his childhood. For example, elementary school, he can do a year-long plan year-long plan for himself to study.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Elementary school.
Elementary school.
Gosh, you know,
Yeah,
I'm not
so-
even that mature then. Okay.
So that's why he studied medicine in National Taiwan University. He
Yeah.
performed so well. Yeah. So I found he is very disciplined, and he is such a person with persistence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when in a church, I found myself I'm not persisting.
Persistent?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I always cannot do one thing for a long time. I start to admire him.
So it's all the things that you don't have that you
Yeah.
admire about Joshua. But you say you didn't like him in the beginning
Yeah.
because he was too serious for you?
Yeah.
Well, you know, a doctor, right? So what can you expect? I hope my daughter doesn't turn out to be that way, because my middle daughter, she wants to study medicine.
Oh, really?
So I hope she doesn't turn out to... No, but of course, Joshua has changed a lot now, right?
I changed it a lot.
Okay. Yeah, he's changed a lot now. All right, so it looks like Joshua and Susan are a very promising, happy couple together. They're happily married, and they have a great future ahead of them. They've got a incredibly impressive educational background behind them. You thought that they would have a great future ahead of them. Joshua had all planned out what they were going to do from year to year in their
Yes.
marriage. I'm sure he did. But then something tragic really happened when they were in Beijing. And I believe that it was the first time you guys wanted to try out skiing. Is that right? That was the very first time in your life.
Yes.
Yeah. So they went on a skiing trip on the very first day of the new year. And it started off as being a very great time, with some friends, not just the two of you, and skiing and everything. But then it was like near the end of the day, and Joshua, you wanted to give yourself the last challenge to go on the slope and, have a grand finale, right?
Yeah.
But then things didn't quite turn out the way you wanted to.
Yeah.
What happened?
I went on the top of the middle level slope, and I think three of us both all expected we will ski for a very short distance, and we will fall down, and we will turn
We'll fall
turn
down.
around.
Okay.
And we expect that.
Yeah.
And because 10 people go up to the slope,
Right.
9 people fall
Right.
down.
You guys watched 10 people go up. 9 people
people
just
fall-
kind of roll down
roll
instead
down.
of sliding down successfully.
Yeah.
So you thought, oh, that's okay.
That's
We'll just
okay.
go up. We'll just roll down together.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Yes.
Yeah. But I didn't expect that. I even passed the very sharp slope.
Okay.
So when I go to the middle part of that slope, then it become so fast, my speed. I try to
Slow down?
slow down, but I cannot. I cannot do that, and I fall down
Yeah.
on my chest. At that time, I know. Afterwards, I know that 4 of my ribs were
Already broke.
broken
Yeah.
at that time, and all my ski equipment was threw away, and
Yeah.
I just very fast to slipping
Sideways.
to the side
Right.
to the side of the slope.
Right.
And at the beginning, I was face down.
Yeah.
Face down to the slope.
Yeah.
And I think that in the middle of the course, I was flip.
Yeah.
And become my back down to the slope, and I finally there is a rod,
Like a pole kind of thing.
a pole,
A steel pole.
a steel pole,
Yeah.
with some sponge on it.
Oh.
But at that speed,
Yeah.
that sponge
the
was
protection didn't do anything.
didn't do anything. I was hit. The rod, the pole just hit on my back, and my thoracic.
cord? Oh.
Thoracic.
Okay, you're the doctor. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Vertebra.
Yeah. In other words, spinal cord.
Spinal cord. Well,
Too professional.
part of my spinal, my spine behind my heart was
Broke
was
into
broke
two
two part and even
and went up this way.
and the dislocation.
Yeah.
And so my spinal cord was
I
my
know.
complete. I know afterwards. I know that I got complete injury on my spinal cord. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But during this whole time, you did not fall into a coma. You did not pass out.
Yeah.
It was a good thing that Joshua was awake. And because he's a doctor, he knew what those people around him can help him so that the injury wouldn't be even worse. So apparently, everybody was shocked. They just stopped there, didn't know what to do with you.
Yes.
And you told them how to carry you up, how to put you on a stretcher and everything,
Yeah.
right? You told them
Yeah,
how
told
they
them.
should help
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, they were so in much shock, they didn't even think about calling the ambulance
Yeah.
until Susan said, call the ambulance, get the
Yeah.
doctors here. Yeah. Why was that? What happened? You're saying that they didn't seem to be very experienced, very professional about handling emergency?
I think they didn't expect such big event would happen in that skiing place.
Right.
So the doctor on that side, doctor in charge on that
Slope?
skiing
The ski slope?
slope.
Yeah.
She was
Frightened.
She was frightened, and she didn't know how to do, and I instruct her how to set on my cervical
Yes.
collar to
Yeah.
protect my cervical spine,
Right.
and finally they found it's very serious. It was
Right.
very serious.
That's when they realized that it's very, very serious.
Yes.
Right.
And finally send out prepare us to
To put you on the ambulance?
to push on
Okay.
ambulance and to the hospital is almost on 10 p.m.
It was at 10 p.m. At night.
at night.
And it was the new year, which meant that most people were like on vacation, not working.
Yes.
And Susan, you said that it actually took them 3 hours before the ambulance showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what were you feeling then?
I feel very, complicated. I was shocked and I was frightened and I could only pray. Yeah.
So were you angry why these people didn't know what they're doing?
Yeah.
Were you? You didn't have time to
actually,
get angry.
Yeah, I don't have
You were
to
just more
time.
concerned about him.
Yeah, because he cannot breathe very well, and he lose all the feelings of his limb.
Yeah.
So I'm try to call and contact any person that could help me,
Yeah.
including my friends and my relatives in Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah. So I'm very busy handling.
Yeah.
Maybe the social work personality show up. So I don't feel angry at that time.
Oh, well, that's good that you were able to be calm, because I'm sure at that time Joshua would want you to be calm and not get hysterical, And I think at the time you're probably glad that he was awake, because then at least you know that he's okay because he's
Yeah.
awake. And then secondly, you know that he was able to tell you how he's feeling, what he's going through, what he would want you to help him. So I think thankfully,
Yeah.
he was awake, and that at the time you couldn't rely on yourself, but rely on Him, and God, and just willing to obey Him and listen to Him how how you should help Him. So at that time, I guess it was a good thing that you guys weren't just the two of you. There were some friends around and helping out. But the whole process, when you think back on it now, it's like a nightmare, right?
Yeah, it's really a nightmare.
It was so long. And to think that Joshua was in such pain and agony for so long. You don't want to live back those days, those moments again, because I think it was just too painful to think back, I'm sure. But thankful in a way. Yeah. All right, well, let's take a break here before we hear more about Joshua and Susan's incredible story.